Cancer.
Hello, Cancer. This is your forecast for October 2015. And so you'll have to forgive me. I'm off camera this month. I had already processed 8 of your videos, only to come to see there was a big black mark inside of the lens of the camera. Really messed up everything, so I'm having to start from square one. So I'll be doing that here this way this month, and matter of fact, actually it works better because the sound quality is that much better. So I hope you don't mind. Now listen, we have had the total lunar eclipse there on September 28th. Now if you're listening to this early on this September end, it may not have occurred yet, but just know that this eclipse is very powerful, very important, and what it's going to do, it has the power of 3 full moons plus more because it's a blood moon. Now, I did make a separate video on it if you haven't heard it, if you were more interested in what the blood moons are and what they represent historically and so. But listen, it will only eclipse those things that are unnecessary in our lives. And this is why the universe does it, so we don't just fester in a rut and get nowhere. We are on this planet to grow, evolve, and so forth, and so it really kind of kicks us into this quantum leap to accelerate our lives so that we can grow and expand more, and to look at the transits coming up here in October. My goodness, they are great. Actually, they're phenomenal here, Cancer. So get your pen and your notepads out as we have several key dates that are exceptionally wonderful here for you this month. But we're going to start off just talking a little bit about Venus. And Venus still, as the month starts out, is touring your 2nd house for money and income in the sign of Leo. Now, you've had an extensive time here at Cancer to look at your 2nd house values, money and income, those things that are important to you that you value, self-esteem and so forth, and also romance. Venus rules romance as it does money, so double whammy here. And it rules, all the love coming from the heart. Think about Leo's warmth, right? So you'll have it here in this sign until the 9th when it changes signs. Venus will be moving into the sign of Virgo in your 3rd house. Now that will leave you wanting to get out and about and do some more, and it's going to join a good crowd, a good company there with Mars and Jupiter. So you've already been feeling this for a while. Jupiter's been here, and you've already probably been feeling the itch to get up and about and take short trips, maybe even longer trips, because Jupiter does rule long distance. But the 3rd house is more short trips, maybe like a weekend getaway or just even day trips. But it's also how you communicate and how you spend your time within the community, or sharing and spending time with your siblings. Now, 3rd house is also about communication, and whether it is the written or spoken word, some of you can find an inspiration at this time to write your journals. For those of you who are authors, this is a grand time to see how things can come together and how you can Sputnik this era to really get down and into it. Mars is your drive and your ambition, so you're goal-oriented right now in these matters. Jupiter will help you bring positive people into place that can help you and support you grow this area of your life. When Venus joins in too, it's all about having fun, enjoying what it is you're focusing on and what you're doing. Being in the sign of Virgo, well, Virgo is ruled by Mercury. This is our mind, our mindset. It is how we structure and organize things, so you can come to see that you can get a lot of work done in a minimal amount of time. The Sun, Mercury, and new moon is in the area of the 4th house, which you rule, by the way, Cancer. And so that's family. It's family, it's property, it is real estate, it is your security, the foundation of your life. You're going to see here that the focus will be on them as well. It could be your parents, or it could be children, just family or extended family. But it's really catching up with them. The new moon is here, so that is, where we want to put our intentions down for this month. that will occur on October 12th. The new moon will be 19 degrees in Libra, and Libra is all about balance and love, and so that might just be a part of your intentions here this month to bring in love and balance, harmony to the family. Now, that's something you normally are good about doing all the time, but here you get the extra little nudge from the new moon. Don't forget to write your abundance check here on this day. Again, that is the 12th. The sun is here, and so you're vibrating and radiating here from the home environment. Now, Mercury, has been retrograde. And so it's been taking a little extra detour, should I say, in this area. But it will turn direct from October 9th, and it's still in your in the same area of the home. So you'll see how that's going to be picking up speed, getting back on track, getting things done. So you might have felt that there was like more time to be used here to work things through with family members, perhaps. And Venus was retrograde, second house for money and values. That could have been a combination of those two. So, yeah, this is more where the major focus is going to be here this month. Just to touch briefly on the long-term, slow-moving transits, Saturn has moved out of the area of children or romance, where you might have felt extra responsibility or a little restriction on your self-expression the last 2.5 years. We've talked about that in the past, but now you're free from it, and you will feel how things are really starting to turn a corner, lighten up, becoming much easier on you, and your sense of humor is really in a state of expansion and growth. You're feeling alive and you're feeling vibrant, and this is just starting you up. Much more to come on this note. You might be looking at how to become a little bit more efficient in your day-to-day work life just by maybe rearranging a few things. A lot of you have undergone changes within career, especially those of you born in the first half of your sign. And we have then the full moon, which is going to be October 27th, 3 degrees in Taurus for you, Cancer. That will be in your 11th house for hopes and dreams. It's also your social circle, so you will come to see on the 27th how this is just going to be illuminating around you, and it's also a time of harvest. So we're going to start top of the month, but before we start, I just want to mention too, the easiest way to find your Horóscopes without having to search online there on YouTube or having to go to the channel. At any given point in time, you'll see the little I button up here on the right hand corner, which is the information button. Anytime you press it, a little drop down list will come. It will give you a direct link to the playlist, which always has the current month and the upcoming month's forecasts at any given time. So easy access there for you. But let's start off on the 6th. Okay, so we have Mercury and Saturn, 6th house. Mercury in your 4th house, Saturn in your 6th house. There is this balancing of looking at, okay, so where do I go with my energy now? Why? Well, because the Sun and Pluto is square too today. And that might just have you lingering in a thought form of, now after the lunar eclipse and everything, you might have felt that things shifted on you, and now you're thinking, okay, so this is where I'm at now. Where am I going from here? Now, that is a good question, because also on the 6th, we got 3 aspects this day. Mars, which is your intentions, your goals, your ambitions, your drive, well, that is sitting here in your 3rd house, and it's looking across your chart to Neptune. And they were conjunct a year ago in your 9th house, where you were having visions of what it was you wanted to not just embrace, but what you wanted to achieve. This high, lofty, beautiful vision or ideal thought form. So you've moved now a whole year throughout your chart, half the chart, trying to bring this all together. And right now what you're doing, you're looking over how far you've come, the path that you have gone, what you have accomplished till now. So it's actually a time of achievement for you here on the 6th. And then you still have a full year before Mars is going to meet up with Neptune across your chart. So for between now and the coming year, you're reaching for that high ideal goal. So keep that in mind because it gets you on track, gives you some navigation. This is an important time. Then we have on the 11th a key date. I call it one of the first key dates. And this is because Jupiter, which currently is in your 3rd house, is trining your relationship house. For your partner, your significant other, it could be somebody you work with very closely. But what this is, Jupiter wants to expand and Pluto transforms. And when we have such a beautiful aspect as this, there's a lot of power in it. So it's like you're taking your words, your verbal expression of the 3rd house, something that you've thought through for a long time. Virgo will always think thoroughly. You're bringing this out to your partner on this day, or maybe it could also be your partner bringing you some insight or news. Whatever that will be expanding from this day onwards. And somehow I also feel that it's going to be liberating something as the Sun and Uranus is also opposed on this day. That's between the 4th and the 10th house. So that's home, family, and career. So it could be some news about career changes and how this will be brought up here with your partner or your partner taking it up with you. So we got a shift going on there. Now the 12th, again, that's your new moon in the 4th house, your day of intentions, and writing out that abundance check for yourself. On the 13th, we have Mercury and Saturn sextile again. Now, we had that there on the 6th, but Mercury was retrograde. It wasn't a time to sign anything. It was probably a good time to negotiate and talk things through and plan. But today, or from today onwards, you could sign if there's any agreements that is necessary to come into action. You could do that and feel good about it. Here's the next key day, and that is October 15th. Mars and Pluto are trine. Mars being your drive, your goals, your ambitions, your physical activity is now lining up with Pluto. Just like we had Jupiter do on the 11th, here Mars is coming in. Jupiter opened the door. Mars is powering up, walking across the threshold into this new energy, and it's some agreement that you and your significant other or whoever you're working closely with that you can consider a partner. Here we have energy, and I feel it's a follow-up of what took place and what you discussed or agreed upon on the 11th. There's more good stuff, more good news on the very same issue coming up. So pay attention. But on the 16th, Venus is going to take that objective view on Neptune, just like Mars did, looking at your dream, what you initiated last year, and here you are, you're on the top, achieving a lot of what you set out to do. And Venus is coming in, just like Mars did, looking at, okay, this is what I have accomplished this last year, and this is where I want to aim for the coming year. So both of them are coming in here and adjusting themselves, getting on the same page, vowing to one another that that dream, your highest dream, your vision, the ideal picture of what it is you're working towards is actually coming together. Now, the third key day is the day after. That's October 17th. Mars is conjuncting Jupiter. So we have drive and expansion taking place. Whatever communications this day is fantastic. It's your third house for communication. If you're giving a speech or a presentation, you will be so successful, Cancer. Now, if you're having an interview, for example, on this day, you will come across very believable, with integrity, with drive, and it's like a given that they will want to hire you on the spot because of this positive energy. Then we have, on the 22nd, Mercury going, okay, a lot of doors open this last week, now what? You're in a now what thing. very hopeful, but also in a place of anticipation. You might still be awaiting the green light. Well, that's coming on the 23rd, when Venus comes in to trine that very same Pluto. Now, Jupiter trine Pluto, then Mars trine Pluto, and now Venus is trining Pluto. So I see it as a theme, and it's probably the very same situation throughout the month. It could be other things also collectively coming in with good news, but this is fantastic. So I'm feeling this is a big yes day. Venus rules both love, and Pluto rules passion. So we have love and passion here, but it also rules money, Venus, and Pluto rules big money. So when we see them coming in, this could be a partnership coming in that could be very profitable in the long term. Then we have that very same Venus, just 2 days later. Another key day is when Venus conjuncts Jupiter. So Venus being money and Jupiter will expand everything. Fantastic energies. Of course, if it's about love that we're speaking about here right now, well, there could be some very nice commitments coming in. Some of you might get engaged. Some of you might get married. Some of you might find yourself pregnant right now, just because it's extremely fertile energy in the physical, biological sense, but also in the spiritual, emotional sense, and also in the practical, financial sense. So you can see how it filters through many dimensions. Then we're ending off the month, and I'd like to leave you on that note for Halloween. We have both the Sun and Moon trining Neptune, which Neptune is very creative, very imaginative. So the costumes this month might, or this year, should I say, will be more imaginative, more creative than prior years. You will have a hoot and a blast, and maybe you'll even walk away with a prize. But do pay attention to the parties that you will be attending, and just watch the others too, being very creative this month. So listen, this is Karen Lustrup, and I'm saying goodbye for now, but I will send you over to Sherile Turner, which here for you have put together for us a video on yoga. So for those of you who already have been doing yoga, I know you will enjoy. And if you haven't been into yoga, listen to it, and I know you will enjoy it too. So I'll see you next month. Bye now.
Hello and welcome to this yoga meditation recorded exclusively for Karen's Play-to-Star followers. My name is Sherile, and I will be your guide on this yoga meditation as we take a journey together to explore the possibilities of implementing yoga into our lives. Find a comfortable position where your body is fully supported, and you can remain for the following 10 to 15 minutes comfortably. Focus on your breathing and allow your awareness to stay on the tip of your nose as you gently observe the air flowing in and out. And as you go deeper and deeper into a relaxation with every breath, you concentrate more on my voice. You pay attention to my voice only, listening very carefully to the suggestions I am about to give to you. These suggestions will help you to increase your daily activity and prepare you for yoga. Yoga is the practice of breathing into your limbs and muscles and allowing your body to surrender to a series of poses that help you to connect to your inner self. One thing that is very important for you is to allow your body and let it go permanently. You will continue to lead a healthy life as a result of this meditation, and you will do so happily and with ease. This meditation has been designed so that you will become confident in your body, allowing it to simply be during your yoga sessions. Through the practice of yoga, you will become lean and strong, vigorous and alert, with ease and comfort. You are about to become completely reconditioned, and you are keen to take on board any suggestions that I have for you. Although you're not forced to take them on board, it is always your personal choice. I know that you're looking forward to reconditioning your mind, to take in and replace your old beliefs with new ones, beliefs that allow your body to be exercised regularly through the practice of yoga. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the in and out, the rise and fall of your chest, you feel strong enough to release any negative thoughts that may come into your mind in this moment. Just take a few minutes now to stay in this moment and keep your awareness on your breath. I know that you're looking forward to feeling like a new person, with new exercise and movement habits, and a lean, strong, and fit body. The body you always wanted and dreamt of. With these new habits, you'll be totally satisfied and happy. You will embrace your new habits and lifestyle, and you will feel good. Now, in order to connect with your body and your breath in a synchronized manner, allowing yourself to enjoy yoga, allowing your breath to be at one with the movements of your body, creating a healthy way of being that will yield great benefits for you, both physically and spiritually. You are developing new habits daily, and every new habit that helps you to create your vision for your life, you are grateful for. And every new habit, including yoga and meditation, works for your body and your spirit. And you're happy with the results of your new practices, your improved lifestyle and habits. And the happier you are, the greater your desire to practice yoga and allow your body to move, bend, and submit to your breath with each session. Every day you will become more and more satisfied with your new yoga practice. And this will encourage you to do better each day. You will feel better, stronger, and healthier with every new yoga session. And you integrate yoga easily into your daily routines, increasing your desire to improve your spiritual and physical connectivity. You are not concerned with the time it takes for your body to adjust to the new yoga poses, or the time it takes to achieve a lean body and to become strong and fit and healthy. You know that in time you will practice yoga with ease, becoming lean, fit and toned, and your body is grateful to you for making this decision, and you are choosing every day to take care of yourself, take care of your mind, body and spirit. In fact, you see yourself as a butterfly, preparing to emerge from a cocoon, and you are looking forward to spreading your wings and flying with your new beautiful lean and toned body, with your healthy mind, connected spirit and improved lifestyle. And as you bring your awareness back to your breath, you are determined to remain on this newly found path, and you are pleased with yourself, feeling proud for making the decision to take this step forward. And now you simply need to relax and allow all of these suggestions to sink into the deepest part of your mind's eye. First, as an image. I'd like you to imagine yourself starting your yoga session. An image of you being relaxed and enjoying the positive sensations that are coming up now associated with yoga. Imagine yourself practicing yoga daily, feeling better and stronger after each session. Imagine yourself at your most flexible. Imagine yourself allowing the breath to relax your muscles, to lengthen and tone, and allow the stretch. See an image of yourself, fitter, leaner, and more flexible in 1 year's time, with a greater connection between body, mind, and spirit. And your subconscious mind is now taking all of these suggestions and accepting them as it releases the old beliefs you once held there. And as the subconscious allows these new suggestions to settle in, it begins to change. And as you continue to focus on your breath, noticing the cool air going in and the warm air releasing as you exhale, your subconscious is adjusting. Your physical activity is increasing. Your desire to practice yoga is growing. And as you continue to relax with your awareness on the breath, simply allow these suggestions to take the place of any old negative habits or beliefs. Anything that once limited you. and enjoy the reconditioning of your mind, body, and spirit. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen to this meditation, and I wish you all the best with your yoga practice. If you would like to hear more meditation